Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We talking LMA, y'all. And I told y'all a couple videos ago not to get too excited about this LMA trade business. You get what I'm saying? Because the rumor, and I say rumor, I emphasize rumor, is that the Spurs and Aldridge are headed for a buyout. Like I suggested in the last video, man. I knew this was too good to be true. Now, I could be wrong. As of this video, nothing has changed. Things in the NBA change very fast. So this video may be super outdated by the time I get around to posting it. But as of right now, the rumor is that Aldridge and the Spurs are headed for a buyout. And I gotta tell you, when I heard this, I was a tad bit upset. No. I think I was a little bit more upset than that. No, y'all got to give me something deeper, something more emotional.
You took everything from me.
Whoa. Not that emotional. Come on now, man. What do you think this is? WandaVision? Okay, I'm exaggerating. But you get what I'm trying to say, man. I was not happy to see this rumor. Just wasn't happy to see it, y'all. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. Okay, guys, I definitely understand where people are coming from when they say they want LMA traded. I get what people are saying, that the Spurs play at a faster pace and almost play better in some cases without him on the team. When he's injured or taking time off for stomach virus or whatever, I understand that. But he's still too good of an asset, despite all his woes this season, to let go for nothing. You get what I'm saying? Especially when we're trying to make a playoff push. So I'm not like in the LMA fan club. I just feel like when the buyout comes and we don't get anything, Spurs fans are going to be whining. And can you imagine if the Spurs let LMA go for nothing in return, let him walk, and we miss the playoffs? Can you imagine what other teams and other fans, how we're going to look so goofy towards these people and give them ammo to come at us? Man, we're going to have Mavs fans and Laker fans laughing harder than J. Jonah Jameson. And before you get at me in the comments, it was just a joke. Of course, we don't care what Mavs fans and definitely Laker fans think. But at the same time, I don't want the team to get weaker just for getting weaker. You get what I'm saying? Now, I don't know much about this situation. No one really does, because the Spurs keep things tight-lipped. This could be a situation where it's just totally out of the Spurs' hands, where LMA is demanding a trade or else. Like he refuses to play. He's going to sit if he doesn't get traded. And Popovich and the team has no power over the situation, which is very possible because, like I said before in other videos, LMA has already requested a trade from the Spurs in the past. Okay, he has been known to pout a little bit. He has been known to demand a trade when he doesn't get his way in the offense. So that move to the bench could have been the final straw for him. And the Spurs are just trying to help him save face, because he has been, he has been an all-star for the Spurs. He has been professional for the Spurs. He has done everything the Spurs have asked him to do. Pop is on record for saying that. So maybe they're trying to make him look good or let him save face, grant you, in his, trade demand. So maybe the Spurs do know they will get weaker without him. They probably do know that a buyout is more likely than anything. And their hands are being forced here. That's a strong possibility. But with that said, we still shouldn't be celebrating this. Like I said before, when the news dropped, people were super happy. But I'm like, we haven't even seen what we're going to get yet. The grass isn't always greener on the other side, y'all. And before you say it, I know I have been critical of LMA on the channel before. One of the biggest videos I had this year was questioning whether he was done, whether it was time to trade him, whether it was time for him to go. And I still stand by those videos. But remember, those videos are based off of trades, based off of getting something in return, whether it's picks, whether it's a couple young guys, whatever. I'm not a capologist, but we need to get something in return. Him just walking away And I stressed that in those other videos. Him just walking away hurts the Spurs. Now, he was, like I said before, he was probably going to do that in the summer, but that hurts our present day goals, our goals to make the playoffs. He still was shooting decent from 3. He still was averaging like 14 points. We were still able to throw it to him in the post. We don't have anybody like that right now. As far as a big man is concerned, that can spread the floor like he has, that can, put his back to the basket when we really need a bucket. We needed this man for this playoff push. Our schedule is going to be rather challenging. I think it's one of the most challenging schedules left in the league. You're not telling me that LMA wouldn't have helped us. Come on, let's be real now. Let's put our feelings aside about the player and how much he's getting paid and how much he's not an all-star, yada, yada, yada. Would he have been a good piece to help us this year make the playoffs? We're not winning a championship. We're probably not going to the second round. But can we make it to the playoffs? Can we bring the Spurs back to the playoffs and hold that standard that we have as fans, hold that standard that we have as an organization, hold that standard that we have in the NBA? And LMA would have helped us with that. Now, again, this is just a rumor. I could be wrong. The story could change by the time I upload this video, but that's just the reality of the situation. Let's pump our brakes about trading people if we're not going to get anything relevant in return. And in this case, it looks like we won't get anything in return, okay? And speaking about not getting stuff in return, the Spurs haven't really handled trades in the past the right way. In hindsight, and don't get me wrong, I love this team, I love this organization, but in hindsight, did they really handle that Kawhi situation correctly? I mean, they traded him to the Raptors, and we did get DeRozan, and I think Pirtle and a pick, I believe. Correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong, but remember the Lakers were giving up half their team. Kuzma, my dude with the braids, Ingram, daggone freaking Hart. And I think like some picks or something, man. They were giving up the whole team, and the Spurs still sent this man Kawhi out east, kind of out of spite versus doing what's best for the team. And this is unrelated to the LMA thing, but I wanted to mention this because I know the people in the comments that feel that the Spurs can do no wrong are going to show up and try to roast your boy. And I'm not saying this organization sucks or anything like that, but they're definitely not perfect, y'all. Definitely not perfect. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for kicking it with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.